video is going to be about commander skills, why you want to potentially change them for different activities you're engaged in, and how you go about doing that. So when you click in, there's 2 tracks, War and Development. We'll go over those in a sec. In the top right corner, there's this reset button. So it costs 1,000 gold if you don't have this item. A couple of places you can pick it up for a discount. There's the black market. This is my favorite place. You'll find it in here as you cycle through for 800 gold, so 200 off. You can also find it in the distribution center. It will cost AOZ coins, so I usually don't like to do that because I'd rather buy officers that I want. You can sometimes find it here in the monthly card privileges shop. So here's one for 800 gold. Again, if you don't have that item, you can always do it for 1,000 gold. So right now I have my track mostly set in War because I was engaged in some different events like Elite Wars and having the buff as well for hitting Mother of Doom or Doom's Iron Grip, Medicis, and General Warfare are reasons why you would want to have your skills applied over here. If you're going to be going down this track in general, the most benefit for people, I think, if you're lower to mid-tier cities, is you want to maximize the long-range attack. You'll see as we move through this that there's always going to be the 3 classes or formations broken out between melee, mid-range, and attack range. And so you go as far as you can down there. For HP, I like to put it in melee so that I have a little bit tankier front line to buy more time for my back line, but it's not a problem if you wanted to put it in the long range too, in the event that they did get smacked. Think 1-1-1 formation. Obviously, like, you have no choice with the fleet speed. Getting the wounded capacity is great so that your hospital size is bigger. When it comes to defense, the same logic, I put it in the melee side for a tankier front line. These are great because they're increasing up your recruitment speed, so depending on how much gold you want to spend, sometimes I'll swap over to make sure things are on War when we're in the recruitment period of the Strongest Commander event, so I get these additional buffs. I had extra things as I had gotten to the end of this track with SOS. This is a great skill. I'll do a different video about that, but I didn't want to put the extra skills in defense, so I've decided to add some to my mid-range attack 1 and 2. The fast expansion, of course, makes your army capacity bigger, so that's a great one to unlock. If you don't have enough skills to, come all the way down here, the way you do that is you got to kill more zombies to get more XP, and the other tips to get commander experience out of the black market, participating in daily ruin runs, all that good stuff. So right now I'm going to reset things because I'm in a monster killing phase, and so I want to put stuff in development. If you were in the construction phase, again, you're going to get some of those boosts over here too. Generally speaking, if 75% of the time I have things down this development side because I'm not in a state of war, I don't need all of the attack bonuses. And so what I do is I want to have this track down so that I'm getting more mobility recovery, as we see over here, so that I can kill more zombies every day. This ability just gives you a flat 50 every 24 hours, and then these recoveries, 1 and 2, as you'll see, are really helpful. I choose to go down the oil track versus the food gathering because, as you know, your wall and many other things demand a higher proportion of oil over wheat, as well as you typically, as you get into the C20s and up, you drop your wheat fields to have a maximum of the minerals, steels, medic stations, and training grounds. Now at this point, I have what I need to maximize my fuel recovery, and I still have 57 points, so depending on what's going on, I might still plop some of these things over here so that I have reduced recruitment and I have some additional attacking stats, the ability to recall quickly. As we roll into a gathering event, I'll put some skills here so that I can gather things more effectively and get this speed up skill unlocked. If I really wanted to, maybe I should have saved all those points instead of putting them in the long range attack, so I could have increased one of these gathering things if that's what I was going to be gathering during that event. Put enough to at least get this gather speed up so that when that event comes, I have the option to use this. Cool fun fact about this, it will apply that speed up to gathering gold No other items do I know does that actually apply. This is all something that is very subjective to the situations that you're in. There's no really right or wrong answer, but generally speaking, you're wanting on the war side to put stuff in long range attack. If you're not specifically already getting higher tiered units and going for a mid-range or a melee attack build, you want to, of course, like get recall and fast expansion to increase your max troop size. Unlocking SOS, it takes to get to level 37 commander level. You need to get to commander level 37 before you'll have enough points to go straight down through here on the war side to unlock this. This ability, of course, allows you to, in a solo attack, treat all of your normally lost or killed units as wounded so that they can be recovered from the hospital. There's a separate video I've done on that. On the development side, again, this is where I am probably slotted 70% of the time, and the reason I do that isn't just because of the gathering and resource output boost. It's really just to maximize my mobility recovery so that I can kill more zombies and get more commander skill slots as I get those level ups. I've switched over my skills. You can see I have these back that I haven't used yet. Before I use this harvest, one of the pro tips that I recommend you try to do, again, you get the items through the merchant docks in the black market, but if you don't, you can always spend 200 gold as well. I like to put the boost on my production facilities because it will increase the payout that I get when I use this harvest. I'm going to use my mobility recovery. It gives you a flat 50, so make sure that it's not going to exceed past 100, otherwise you'd waste it. And I'm going to save this bad boy for whenever the gathering event happens in the strongest commander. Just for your awareness, the amount of skills you get per level does change as you get higher up. I think it's maybe 37 and on. You start getting 5 points per level up. Hope this was helpful. Questions or comments, and click all the thingies.